or theta. Yeah, another question.
Cos theta minus 1 over cos theta is the same as 1 minus cos theta over theta?
Cos theta minus 1 over.
The equation that you wrote beside here right there.
So here, what I wrote is cosine delta x minus 1 divided by delta x. Okay? And I claim that it goes to 0. Here, I wrote the minus that. That is cosine theta. I replaced theta by delta x by theta, but then I wrote this thing. So cosine minus theta minus 1 is the negative of this. All right? And if I show that this goes to 0, it's the same as showing the other one goes to 0. Another question. So the question is, what about this business about arc length? So the word arc length, that shape, that orange shape is an arc. And we're just talking about the length of that arc, and so we're calling it arc length. That's what the word arc length means. It just means the length of the arc. Why is this length theta? Okay, so this is a very important point, and in fact, it's the very next point that I wanted to make. Namely, notice that in this calculation, it was very important that we used length. And that means that the way that we're measuring theta is in what are known as radians. All right? So that applies to both B and A. It's a scaled change in A and doesn't really matter, but in B it's very important. The only way that this orange length is comparable to this green length, the vertical is comparable to the arc, is if we measure them in terms of the same notion of length. If we measured them in degrees, for example, it would be completely wrong. We divide up the angles into 360 degrees, and that's the wrong unit of measure. The correct measure is the length along the unit circle, which is what radians are. And so this is only true here if we use radians. All right? So again, a little warning here that this is in radians. So now here x is in radians.